I made a lot more progress. Hello, buddy. Welcome back to the channel. My name's Adrian, and welcome back to some more Ball X Pit. I just came back for about 2 hours of grinding, which is what I said in the last episode. But today, I should be finally able to make the biggest building I've been trying to make this entire playthrough, which is the matchmaker building. Allows you to bring 2 characters into a run, combining their abilities. I'm gonna plop it down over there. I'm gonna try and instantly like make it. But also real quick, I got a whole bunch of other recipes as well. I was grinding out most of the maps to try and pick up as many blueprints. So as you can see, Boneyard's done, Snowy Shores, Liminal Desert. I only have one more recipe for Fungal Forest, but also I unlocked some more characters, specifically the Spendthrift, who shoots all balls at the same time in a wide arc. I just kind of unlocked his building, but I haven't really used him at all. I wanted to save him for this video. But also because of all those recipes I've unlocked, I have so many more buildings, specifically the Necromancer, which is now giving us a revive mid-battle if I build it. Bank, which I actually do want to make. It gives me more gold. Casino for reroll cost. Magnet Factory for increasing pickup range, which I definitely want to do. I think pickup range affects your, not just like your level up crystals, but also your balls, so you can actually throw them faster. But also, as you can see, there's a couple more buildings here that are actually going to be helping us a lot more, specifically Iron Fortress, which is, I believe, a character. So real quick before the video starts, I just want to thank you guys so much for the support on this channel. And also, I love this game. I know I'm uploading a lot. I'm trying to balance this with like other projects and whatnot, but I really do love this game so much. And yeah, probably after this video, I'm going to be spending like longer times in grinding. I just really wanted to show off Matchmaker. But real quick, if you guys want to see more Ball X Pit videos, let me know down in the comment section. By hyping up this video, I'm telling you, like, I love these games where I can just turn off my brain and just casually play. It's so nice. But yeah, let's go ahead and harvest. Let me see if I can immediately build this. I'm going to do it like this. Yeah, this is a matchmaker building. It takes a while to build, but I just finished it. And we built a lot of stuff too. We got a brand new character, the Shield Bearer, as well as completing matchmaker. So real quick as well, I can also upgrade my lift to unlock the next area because I completed the last, I just grinded all the gears out in the last episode so we can just do a brand new level now. But now we have a brand new level, Gory Grasslands. We have a bunch of new characters we can play, as you can see. Not only did we have the characters from before that I haven't even played yet, but we have Spendthrift, which I unlocked off camera, and now Shield Bearer, who holds a large shield, and if you bounce balls off of it, not only will they reflect back, but they do double damage every time they bounce off the shield. So this is a really interesting character. I haven't really had a lot of time to play with him, but now with a brand new level, I'm going to be playing Cohabitants, aka Jacob and Hitbox. However, now that we have this brand new building, we can bring a second character, combining the abilities, and my favorite combination is to bring Cohabitants with the Shade, who has the ability of shooting balls from the back, and you're going to see why. So now, whenever you bring a second character and go into a, let's say, brand new level, you will now get completion marks for both of those characters. So we're gonna go into the brand new level, the Gory Grasslands, and this is where, like, when I got to this point in my original save, which is actually, we're not too far away from it now, there is just so much possibilities of things you can do. Also, our starting ball level is level 2 now, which is really cool. But look, I've combined Jacob and Hitbox, and now our balls shoot from the back. Is this not an insane? This is one of my favorite builds, by the way. It's super fun. But now you can slowly see how our runs are really, like, they're really panning out. Like, look, this is a brand new level, and we're already about to wipe the entire floor. It's amazing. Boom, field cleared. Yeah, I have like a couple of other character combinations that I want to show you guys later. Let me go for a Broodmother. But this was one of my favorite things about the game. This is actually my favorite building in the game. Just, you know, bringing 2 characters at once. Like, imagine if you had that in Vampire Survivors or Megabonk, where you can combine multiple characters at once and do double the effects. It just adds in so much variety that you can do. Oh my goodness. Now with this build in particular, because we're shooting balls from the back, we want to start getting backstab bonuses. So there is an item that allows you to do more damage when you hit from the back. There's also like a ball that I have not gotten yet. I forgot how to make it in particular, but if you get the ball, you can do backstab damage all the time, and they do a lot of damage. So right now, basically with this build, we are going for a backstab build. We're also going to go for an extremely bounce heavy build. So if I can get like an item where like every time you bounce, you increase your velocity, such as items that include the rubber headband. This is a monster build. I love this build. This is one of my favorite builds. I know there's like a lot more other optimal builds. I'm sure you can find like a Ball X Pit tips and tricks videos on like, oh, how do you get the best ball combination to win every run? I have not watched any of those videos yet. I'm actually relatively spoiler free. I think I am completely spoiler free. I've been playing this game and just testing out things on my own to see, you know, what works and what doesn't work, and it's been going amazing so far. We also got baby balls for way more baby balls now. Dude, this is, I mean, look at this. We are doing so much damage on a brand new stage. And what's amazing about this building, the matchmaker building, is now we can get double gears. Let's evolve into Spider Spider Queen. Spider Queen gives you more balls when you combine these. What's amazing about matchmaker is that every time you do levels or completion marks, like I said, you get both of the character marks. Ooh, sell. Yeah, let's go for sell. I mean, look at this. Like, we are wiping. Like, they just cannot do anything. And what's fantastic about matchmaker is that now if we do fast plus levels, we should be able to do them easier. I've also been working on the scaling of my characters. Let me see if I can pull up the detailed stats after this. Detailed stats, everyone is now C. Everything is completely C scaling. Field cleared, amazing. There's gonna be a boss coming, but he's literally not gonna stand a chance. Now, I wouldn't say that my runs are, 100% completely win-proof. I do think I need to not only increase the scaling more, but also I need to figure out more optimal combinations. Like, I've kind of only been combining things that I think are going to be cool and things that might work out, but I don't know if that's going to be the case soon, especially with how fast we are scaling, because eventually we're going to hit a big wall. Emerald pipe. No, I need the back shot one. Problem is with this build is that sometimes enemies can sneak through like bosses, but if you had like a laser ball build, this is nothing. Please don't die when I'm hyping everything up like this. This will be very embarrassing. I'm actually dying. Yeah, we are dying. I'm gonna hide underneath him. There we go. We got it. Okay, that was really close. Evolution. Okay, brand new evolution. Sell and rock. I believe this is actually a really overpowered ball. This is called overgrowth. It applies a stack of overgrowth, and upon reaching 3, you do a bunch of damage in a 3x3 radius. It is amazing. Oh, a brand new blueprint for more wheat. I haven't been able to make a really good overgrowth build, but like you could just see right then off the bat, like boom, the overgrowth is proccing on a whole bunch of enemies, and it does a lot of damage. If you can combine this, I'm assuming with like an AoE, and maybe I'll do like the spider ball on it so I can keep proccing overgrowth. You might be able to just insta kill things like a boss or whatever. But yeah, I think the Gory fields. Is this what it's called? The Gory fields? The Gory San, bro. The enemies aren't horrible. Like, look at the amount of I gotta check out my DPS after this game. I will say I am trying to get this back shot ball, but I forgot the recipe for it. It might be a ghost and a dark ball. I have the dark ball already. We spawned with it. Ooh, but a vampire ball would go pretty insane. And we could also get the what is the vampire ball combined with? I could get vampire lord where we get bleed, and yeah, I'm actually gonna do that. Yeah, vampire and bleed, that gets us healing, but also since we're doing so much bleed and there's so many balls, the bleed can keep proccing. I believe that is how bleed works. It's like a proccing thing. Oh my god, huge. Check this out. Fusion reactor. Let's fuse the spider queen and overgrowth. Now we're gonna get so many overgrowth balls, it's going to keep proccing it in the back. All right, let's see. I think that's how it works, right? I honestly don't know. There's so many things happening, I can't tell. Yeah, look, overgrowth is proccing every time. It is disgusting. But yeah, this was basically like the main build that I was running like a bunch of like old stages on. Like when you get to the point of like, okay, I know that I need to get stronger. What do I do? Well, you could farm bonuses from the trophies and then get stronger from there. Or you can just go do older stages on your really overpowered characters. Now you can bring 2 of them. Not only does everyone have insanely high scaling, but now the runs are faster because you can do fast plus. And because the runs are faster and because your characters are stronger, you beat more runs, you get more resources, and you just snowball. That's what I'm talking about. The snowballing is like the best part. I will say this guy's relatively tanky. I am very surprised he is still alive. I need him to die. I don't know why he's not dying, and it's kind of worrying me. Wait, why is this guy not dying? Please die. Please die. Oh my god, wait. I might die. There's no way. The one weakness is that bosses can slip past you. I might die. Oh my god, he died. Okay, thank god. Woo! All right, let's invest more in Vampire Lord because I need that healing back. I was about to say, like, I'm making up a big, like, fuss over what I'm doing, and then I almost immediately die with this crazy build. I mean, we are on a brand new stage, and I don't even remember the boss fight for this area. Wait, I just realized, what if I get duplicate balls? Like, what if I get 2 vampire balls and then infuse them? I just realized, because I'm about to get that, I think. I've never evolved 2 balls to be the same thing and then combined them. I wonder if there's a... Hold on, let me figure that out. Like I said, I'm playing this relatively blind. Hold on, wait. There's a fusion reactor there. Let me see if I can kill these guys. Okay, level up vampire. Go all the way down here. Evolve into another vampire lord. If I can get another fusion reactor, I might be able to combine the... No, we're at the very end. Because look, now I have 2 vampire lord balls. I guess if you combine them, you get vampire lord squared. Yeah, dude, this is insane. I mean, I'm thinking about like fried chicken at like the gas station now because of how well and how much time I just think about other stuff now. This is great. And the boss is, what is this? A saber tooth. He looks pretty cool. It's also pretty easy. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I remember this boss. This guy shouldn't be too much trouble for us. We have 10,000 balls on the field. Everything's bouncing. We're stacking overgrowth on him. For some reason, all of his projectiles get destroyed whenever we walk over them. Okay, he's following me really fast. We now have 2 level 3 vampire lord balls. Dang, I really wanted to fuse both of them. I should try that. Like fusing the same evolution twice. There's got to be something you can get. There's no way they would just give you the same effect, but like double stronger. If they do, that's going to be a letdown. But if they give you something cooler, that'd be like, imagine a double holy laser ball. We got the Gory trophy. We get more ball speed. Very cool. We got 2 gears now because we did it on 2 different characters, and we got a theater for a brand new character. Yeah, there we go. That was the level. And we also get double experience, which is not double experience. I think it's it might be actually they split the experience. Oh my god, shade level up a whole bunch. And I didn't check DPS. All right, let's do another run. We got a bunch more buildings. Do I even have enough space? I got $2,000. Oh my god, okay. Let's expand the base over here. You know what? I'm gonna do it twice. And then, so here's the thing. I think we got a brand new wheat field, giving us the ability to get to more wheat. Let's see it. Dense wheat. Yeah, higher regrowth capacity. It costs a lot more though, like especially like money-wise. I'm gonna build 4. Warfare. Let's build the trophy, like right here. Magnet factory for like picking up more items. I'll pop it like around here. And then here's what we're gonna do. Because we have so much space, I'm gonna start moving things around. I typically like to just put stuff that I'm not going to be using just all the way in the back. I know some things have like additional effects. Like for example, sometimes when you level up NPC housing, sometimes I'll have like effects where like, oh, like for example, right here, this is the embedded's house. If you have residents nearby, you get in bonus experience. Well, I'm not really doing that right now, but I don't think it's necessary, at least for me right now, but maybe down the line, it's like something I use. I really don't think so though. But now I'm gonna try and make a little impromptu wall. If I can box in everyone that is here, I should be able to like essentially make like a little way where everyone that is going to be like gathering resources can only gather the resources in this specific area, and everything else that I don't need will be in the back. That is always my thought process behind it. I don't know how effective it is, but it should be relatively good enough. So now all of the resource stuff, all of the building stuff is like here. In fact, I'm actually going to move this a little bit more down. Like I know there's other effects. I know I can min-max this a little bit more, but like I'd rather just keep it simple for me right now. And then from here, can I build anything new before I send out my folks? Not really. Okay, let's harvest time. Let's do it on the brand new building. And then if they get other resources, that's very cool. But as you can see, they kind of got most of the stuff here. There's one thing they need to build, but we got 2 buildings done. Increase starter ball to level 3, so now our starter ball is max level when it comes in, and then we have our pickup range a little bit higher. I do want to increase that upgrade, and then yeah, let's go do another level. Now I could do a different character. The only problem is if I'm going to be bringing 2 different people, I need an optimal like loadout. With that being said, I might pick Cogitator. I'll do Cogitator, and then I'll do what have I not done yet? I can play with Repentant. So Cogitator will automatically pick upgrades. Repentant will have a bounce increase multiplier where every time he bounces a wall he gets damage, but if you hit the wall in the very back of the map, it like returns to you. I think that could work out for the Gory Grasslands. So let's do that one. Let's do this run. I think the Cogitator just might be one of my favorite characters. He's a very like, you can kind of just relax while you play. You auto pick the upgrades. You just kind of move the ball, and he should be able, you know, he is intelligent enough. He's a Cogitator. He thinks. Cogit in Latin means to think, I think. Oh, no pun intended. Oh my god. I don't know. I took Latin when I was a freshman to senior year. It was really fun. I really liked that. We've only had 2 Latin teachers in the entire department. Well, technically 1. The other one quit. But it was really fun. Everyone else was taking Spanish and speaking Spanish to each other. And me and 20 other students only had each other. And I don't even think we liked each other. And honestly, high school really was just a fever dream to me. Like, I know it's been like a couple of years since I was in high school. I mean, I literally started posting YouTube videos a little bit more like seriously around, I think, my senior or junior year. I forgot. It was during COVID, dude. It was crazy. I was sitting at home. We're in like statistics. We're talking about p-values, and I'm sitting here like, dude, I gotta play Terraria Calamity. You guys are all beneath me, and now here I am. All I think about is school, because I peaked in high school. What can I say? The joke's on me, really. All right, evolution. No, pick the other one. What was the Cogitator? I choose you mainly so that, okay, maybe this is for a better build, but I choose you mainly so that you can discover the other recipes, right? How much more of the encyclopedia do I have left, actually? 1 ball, I haven't unlocked yet, and then combination. Dude, I've actually never ever seen these combinations before. They surely can't be that hard. Surely with enough runs, I just got all of my favorite balls. Dude, I should do a ball tier list. Like smash or pass every ball. That's just another video idea. Like, why would I smash or pass every Pokemon? I would, that's horrible. Smash or pass every Pokeball now? No, that's what we're talking about. Sometimes I like really ponder about how my life could be so different. Like, what if instead of going to school at 6 a.m., I went to school at 8 a.m. and going to school at 8 a.m. was the difference between me passing or failing the entirety of calculus? Because this is a real story, by the way. I used to go to school at 5 to 6 a.m., which is ridiculous, but that was because I was taking like an insane math course in my high school that we offered. It was horrible. I cannot believe I did that. Fun fact, for my sophomore year, I took 4 math courses at the same time. My high school was extremely rigid in like going into advanced placement stuff, not AP, just like going into like the next math class earlier on in the year. Like I know like at other high schools that my other friends went to from middle school, they were like, hey, like if you know a little bit of algebra, you can just do geometry. But in my school, it was like, well, if you don't know how to recite every theorem in algebra 1, no. No, you can't move on. You have to take it. And it was such a waste of time. So my freshman year, I was doing Algebra 1. Not to say that you're stupid if you're taking Algebra 1. It was just, I've already learned a majority of Algebra 1 in 8th grade. Why am I taking it again? But anyway, that's besides the point. In my sophomore year, I was going into high school and I was like, I really want to go into math because at this time I wanted to go into some type of math thing. I don't know. I just like math. Not because I was Asian, by the way. I will say though, math is my favorite subject. Not because I'm Asian, by the way. But I really wanted to get ahead in math classes. So I decided to quadruple up in math. Normally, you take physics. I would argue physics is a math-based class. But normally, in this point in time, you would just take geometry. And then in junior year, you would take pre-calculus. But I was like, why don't I do the program that allows me to take algebra, geometry, pre-calculus, and physics at the same time? And that's exactly what I did. And let me tell you, I was the most miserable in sophomore year. It allowed me to take AB Calculus BC by the time I was in senior year, which was actually like a really good blessing in disguise because I was able to basically skip most of the math courses when I went to college, which was really, really cool. But sophomore year of high school, Adrian work ethic was insane compared to now. I barely can wake up at 12 p.m. I don't know how I was waking up at 5 a.m. It was insane. Like imagine waking up and the first thing you do is like, oh, I can't wait to get up and go to my geometry class because I decided to take math early. You walk outside, it's the ass crack of dawn. You know what you smell? You don't smell the morning dew. You smell fucking smoke and smog from the last night because people are driving home. It was miserable. I genuinely was miserable. But I would argue that me in high school had definitely less stresses. I'm definitely way more stressed now compared to high school. But I think that's just like adulthood, which is crazy because I can actually say that because I'm 23. Is 23 unk? I think it's pretty unk. 23 is, whenever I think about 23, I think about 2 times 3 equals 6 plus 1 equals 7. Does that mean I'm young if I think that? I hope so. Dude, by the way, this build, the Cogitator, you have really outdone yourself. You've combined the freeze laser with, I don't know what the other one is called. I forgot. Dude, look at that. Damn it. Oh my god. Oh. I will say though, in terms of damage, the damage that we're doing is relatively like frail, I would argue. Like unless we like sneak it into like their little crevices inside, we're not really doing an insane amount of damage. I know that's the build of our character, but it's still relatively, I don't know, a little funky to me. I'm thinking about like what sports I would do if I was like in like a school setting again, or if I had the time to work out and do just like a competitive sport. For me in high school, I primarily did dancing and I was doing boxing, which is such a weird combination. But looking back at it, I wonder how different my life would be if I did like professional bowling. Like imagine I was a bowler. I was a baller. New evolution? Oh, it is a new evolution. Okay. Ghost and the dark ball can make a... I wish I could read that. It was called Phantom. It looks like it applies curse on everyone and I think they just take damage. But I went bowling with my friends and I cannot believe how insane bowling is. Like I thought it really was just you throw the ball like a volleyball or like a basketball and then you just, you know, score everything. But some of the people that I went were like extremely proficient in like flicking the ball in a certain way. I'm like, dude, how are you? What the hell? Like, is there some type of perpendicular rotational technique that I missed when I was in physics class? Because this is insane. They're getting like strikes and everything and all I can do is like barely make it into the gutter. Like at what point in your life do you wake up and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna play bowling. I'm going to go every day and practice inside of a bowling alley. I mean, I can't speak. I went to a boxing ring every single day in my junior year and my senior year. Hey, we're actually at the boss. I'm very surprised that this build was relatively like possible to win with. This is a pretty insane build if you like hug the corner and then you just let him hit you. Look, if he walks over to me, he will take an insane amount of, okay, he's not walking. I think he's wary. I think he knows what I'm trying to do, but his HP just goes down so much. I really wish I put the face cam in a different spot. Half the item descriptions and the boss things are like on the right of my screen. All right, there we go. Character completion bonus. We got all the gears. Oh, bro, like this level, we've already completed it because we have matchmaker. We have monastery for a brand new character. Gambler's Den, gain 2 free level up rerolls per battle. Final time 10 minutes. Perfect. Everyone is now leveling up. 3 new blueprints. Okay, let's see our DPS. The highest DPS is that big ball that we got in the beginning. So cool. I actually don't even know what it's called. Okay, let's first of all, let's upgrade our lift because somehow we've gotten all 4 gears already. There we go. We've unlocked a brand new level, the Smoldering Depths. Before we do that, let's go into our inventory for building stuff. Let's go for some brand new characters. Let's specifically make a theater and then a monastery. I'm gonna pop it over here. So we only have 3 more character buildings. Let's also make a gambler's den for the free level up. Let's also make a whatever this is necromancer building so that we can like revive mid-game. And I think that's basically it that we can make. I know we can go for more dense wheat, but I think I'm going to just upgrade what I have. There we go. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move everything over by like 1 just to make some more room for all these new buildings. Okay, let's just throw our characters in. We should be able to build everything, right? Mainly everything. That middle one didn't work. We got a brand new character called the Flagellant. What does that mean? What buildings did we not finish? Necromancer, which is the revival building, and Theater, which is a brand new character. I guess I'll put this in the front, and then I'll move this one all the way in the back here. And then Magnet Factory, we can move it back here as well. But as I mentioned, we're steamrolling. We're getting a bunch more upgrades. Flagellant. Balls bounce normally off the bottom of the screen. Why would I want that? That's really interesting. Maybe that would work well for Pen. I'm gonna try a quick run with this. No, it doesn't work. Some characters cannot work together, which is fine. I'll pick Flagellant, and then I'll pick who would benefit from that? I can't think of anyone. Maybe cohabitants. I'll try this out. I'll try it out on the new level as well, just to see how fun it is. I don't think this will be a serious run. I'm just gonna test it out and see what this level looks like. I did beat this level already. I just forgot what it is. The Smoldering Depths. Okay, so I believe what this thing does is when you bounce the ball and they bounce enemies, they can fall off to the bottom. But I don't see how that would have a tangible benefit from us when we can just bounce it off the back. Okay, I can see how the balls on the bottom are like doing really good, but I don't know why I would want this character. I don't know. Let me go for wind. Maybe wind will work well because wind bounces off a lot, right? I'm wondering maybe it can bounce when it bounces off the bottom, it could hit the top. By the way, where is my wind ball? I can't see it. Also, this is a brand new stage. We're doing pretty good. Okay, hold on. Wait, rubber headband. Let's do rubber headband because everything can bounce off of everything. If we had rubber headband on our backshot build, that would have been insane, by the way, but that's okay. Yeah, look, all the balls are at the bottom, which is fine, but I can't see of any tangible benefit from having them at the bottom. I used to be really into Power Rangers as a kid, like specifically the green Power Rangers, maybe because green is my favorite color, but it blows my mind that there is an universe out there where the green Power Ranger, by the way, if you guys don't know, the original green Power Ranger, he was evil, which is really cool, but there is a universe out there where there is a green Power Ranger that went like rogue, like he was still under the curse of that witch in the first original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and he becomes like a Thanos in his universe, killing multiple different Power Rangers, and they call them Lord Dragon. I think Lord Dragon. Might be Lord Dragon. Lord Son, bro. And it blows my mind how much like different lore or like I love it when specifically cartoons of like childhood cartoons are like really, really spooky. Like I remember watching like this creepypasta of SpongeBob and it changed my life because I was like, wow, if you're an artist, you really do have free will on anything that you can do. Like imagine one day you're getting bullied by someone online. Maybe you're getting bullied in class and you know what you can do? You can take a portrait of that person and draw them in a mildly inappropriate way. I'm not trying to say you should do that. I'm not trying to say that that is legal. I mean, I guess you could do it with AI nowadays, but I think that has to be a crime to some degree. But I feel like the power that you would have, you'd feel like a god. The world is your oyster. Like seriously. Like, oh, you're bullying me? Well, guess what? I'm gonna make you... Actually, no, I'm not gonna say it. I can't say it. I was gonna say something crazy. By the way, I forgot that I'm not playing the Cogitator, so I've just been spamming my button. I got a new blue... I've been spamming my button. Technically, it's a 50-50 chance on every run. You either win the run or you don't. This guy over here is so strong. There we go. Oh my goodness. I'm pretty sure we did unlock some brand new items and balls. I just didn't read it in time. Dude, I gotta slow down when I play this game. I gotta sit down and internalize so I can figure out how to fill out the encyclopedia because I'm genuinely gonna be wasting time. Like if there is an item where like I need 4 versions of an item or like the same item and combine it together, I'm going to diamond hike enemies in the front. It's going to be rough. I'll go for Spitter Queen because let's say if I wanted to get like, let's say for example, I didn't unlock that the 4 daggers, right? The front, left, right, back shot dagger. Imagine if I tried to go for that achievement when I had like 20 more items in the pool. It'd be impossible. I'm sure I can get like an item maybe to like selectively delete items from my pool. I think that is a thing. Like I can banish items already, but oh my god, I can't fuse anything. This is horrible. Dude, none of mine can fuse. Okay. I'll go with Wind and Ghost because Wind and Ghost are the same thing. Not really. Wind and Ghost. All right, first mini boss. It's a dragon. Cool. One day I will show up in a video with a full Power Rangers outfit. You guys aren't gonna know. You guys aren't gonna know the context. None of you guys will remember this. None of you guys might be unsubscribing by then, really. We don't know what we do on this channel, but I will do it one day. You're never gonna know what video is gonna be for. It's never gonna be for a Power Ranger games because I don't think those are good. I don't think there's even any Power Ranger games out there, but there probably is. There probably is. Evolution. Oh, wow. A new evolution. Fire and the holy blinding laser. What is this? Sun. Blind all enemies and add 1 stack of burn every 5 seconds. That's actually super good, no? That's kind of insane that like the whole screen? It doesn't look like it, but that would be crazy if it was the whole screen. Hold on, let me see if I can combine this with my my brood mother because that would be really cool. You can't kill what you can't see. It's not like, I'm not gonna say it. No, I was gonna make a Inappropriate joke. I'm trying to keep it clean for the new year. All right, we gotta start strong, right? New Year's resolution. But then in February, oh, that's when we get down and dirty. I feel like I'm not doing as much damage as I like should be doing at this stage of the game. Fusion, Spider Queen, and Sun. Hope that'll work out. If anything, it'll just increase the amount of burn stacks we'll have on the field, I think. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Look at how many like sun balls are on the field. Woo! Oh, we're at the boss. The Dragon Prince. Sorry, my face kept blocking it. I mean, it looks like we're really destroying this guy. Like insane amounts of damage. I don't even know where my balls are at because they're bouncing at the bottom, but we're also like doing a bunch of damage at the top. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, we do take a lot of damage. There we go. First completion bonus. Okay. We got new trophy. This trophy gives +1 baby ball damage. Captain's quarters for a brand new character recipe. And I gotta see what did the most damage. Let's see. Surprisingly, the supernova sunball was doing higher DPS than it combined with the other one. I don't know how true that is. It could just be like a longevity thing. I mean, I got at the very end of the game. All right, but yeah, we got 2 more gears for like the next area. Honestly, probably 1 more run would sell it while you were gone. New upgrades, a bunch of brand new items. No new ball, unfortunately, but new buildings. We got a granite slab, which is larger stone. And then I think that's actually really good. I might like start replacing all of my stone already. I can't get the new character yet, but yeah, let's harvest over here for the brand new character. Amazing. We got a bunch of stone from that as well, and we built a whole bunch of stuff. Brand new character, the juggler. Construction completed of literally everything. And now, not only will we start off next episode with higher stats, more abilities, or whatever, but the juggler, a brand new character. Balls don't start bouncing until they reach the ground because you start lobbing them in the air. And also we'll have it with, you know, another character, and we'll be able to bring it onto the Smoldering depths. But yeah, folks, I think I'm gonna call here for today. I'm going to be spending some more time grinding because I like this game. If I can actually get every character today, I will do that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have been enjoying Ball X Pit, I know I've been going, you know, I usually try to record, edit, or have the video done by the time, you know, the next episode is started recording so I can like read the comments, but forgive me. This game is too fun for me right now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been Adrian, guys.